Yeah, we got it on. I apologize. I had trouble with my internet. So welcome to Brunch Yoga, 30 minutes of just connecting and connecting with your body. We got to let that go. So coming to our child's pose, your toes are touching, knees out to the side. And it is the practice of once your forehead comes down to that mat, nothing else matters. Not even a late live yoga class. Taking in a deep inhale. And sigh that breath out loud in your mouth. Let go. Taking in another deep inhale. And again, sigh that breath out loud in your mouth. Let go. Locking down your core, starting that Ujjayi breath, that deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Inhale. And exhale. While you're finding the rhythm and the pattern of your breath, locking down maybe the rest of your bandha, so your pelvic floor, drawing your floating rib cage upwards. Taking 3 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, igniting through those palms, curling up over those toes, drawing those knees together, bringing that seat to your feet, coming all the way up. Releasing those fingertips down to our mat. On that next inhale, we rise up, reaching through our fingertips. And exhale your palms into your heart center, closing your eyes here. Just take a moment to set your attention for your practice. While you come to your mat, you keep that in your mind. You honor your body by listening to it and respecting it. Taking your palms to your forehead to seal in your practice. And then back down to your heart center. On your next inhale, blinking those eyes open. We're going to draw ourselves upwards, coming into a back bend. So again, be mindful of your body. You can just take your palms onto your lower spine or back, drawing those elbows in together. And on an inhale, coming into your back bend, or you come into a camel. On your next inhale, reaching that right palm to that right ankle or heel. And then left. Opening up your shoulders and taking 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale mindfully, slowly coming back up. And then exhale, let's release those palms into our mat, coming into our cow-cats. So stack your shoulders over your wrist, tabletop. You flow with your breath to move it. On that next inhale, round out your stomach, and do not rush through these postures. Coming into your cow. And then exhale, come into your cat. Flow with your breath, inhaling into your cow. And exhale into your cat. 2 more cow cats. Flowing with your breath. One more time, inhaling into that cow. And exhale into your cat. Inhaling to that tabletop. And exhale. On your next inhale, let's take that right foot to the top of your mat, stacking that knee over that ankle, reaching through our fingertips, clasping your palms together, pointing fingers. Exhale, coming again to a slight back bend and only go as far as your body will allow. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Taking in one last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale slowly, mindfully taking those palms to your heart center. And then exhale, twist from your waist, leading with that right shoulder and elbow, and only going as far as your body will allow. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Taking in one last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale back into your heart center. Exhale, releasing that left palm on the inside of that right foot, twisting from your waist, taking that right palm gaze up the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach to those right fingertips, placing on the inside of that right foot, taking that right knee back, coming into your tabletop. On that next inhale, take that left foot up to the top of your mat, stacking that knee over your ankle. Rising through reaching through our fingertips, clasping your palms together, pointing fingers. And then exhale again, coming into your back bend. I'm only going as far as your body will allow. I always remind your poses are to look and feel like yours, not mine. You align your body the best you can, taking in one last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, palms to your heart center. And then exhale, twist from your waist, leading with that left shoulder and elbow. And again, only going as far as your body will allow. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale back into your heart center. Exhale, releasing that right palm on the inside of that left foot, twisting from your waist, taking that left palm and gaze to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach to those left fingertips, place them on the inside of that left foot. And then exhale, take that knee back, coming fully into that tabletop. On your next inhale, slowly lowering ourselves down to mat, keeping your palms by your chest. Untucking those toes, preparing for that baby cobra. On your next inhale, rise, not pushing into those palms. Roll your shoulders back, take that gaze up the sky, and exhale back down to your mat with your breath. Inhale, rise, baby cobra. Exhale, back down to your mat. One more time. Inhale, rise to that baby cobra. And then exhale, back down to your mat. Inhale, full cobra. Push through those palms. Round up your spine. Gaze up the sky. Your shoulders away from your ears. And then exhale your head back into center. On your next inhale, take that breath. And then exhale, twist, looking over that left shoulder. Inhale back into your heart center. And then exhale, twisting, looking over that right shoulder. Inhale back into your center. And then roll up over those toes. Exhale, push back into your downward dog. You try to melt those heels to your mat. That gaze is in between your legs. Inhale, bend that right knee, straighten that left leg. Exhale, opposite side. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Bring that downward dog, still fully push back into your downward dog. And just take another breath here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, let's start walking those palms back toward our feet, preparing for that ragdoll. Hinging from your waist, releasing the crown of your head toward the earth. If you struggle here, you absolutely go nowhere else and take those breaths, maybe taking your opposite palms to your elbows. Swaying from side to side, not throwing your body around. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, take that breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing that ragdoll to a still, releasing those palms in your mat. Walk back up to that downward dog. Fully push back into your downward dog. On your next inhale, take that right foot to the top of your mat, coming into your low lunge, stacking that knee over that ankle, opening up those hips, sinking into those hips. If you do need to, you drop down that back knee. On your next inhale, place that left palm on the inside of that right foot, and then exhale, twisting from your waist, Taking that right palm gaze up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Reach those right fingertips, place them on the inside of that right foot. And exhale. On that next inhale, we're going to twist and turn, coming into our side. Prasarita Padadasana, your wide leg forward fold. You're in that half lift. Take that deep inhale. And then exhale, just walk your palms back toward your torso. Only go as far as your body will allow. Try to release the crown of your head toward the earth. And just taking 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Walking those palms back into your half lift. And then exhale, twist to the back of your mat, coming into that low lunge. Stack that knee over that ankle. Placing that right palm on the inside of that left foot. Take that breath. Inhale. And on that exhale, twisting from your waist. Taking that left palm gaze up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach through those left fingertips, place them on the inside of that left foot. And then exhale, we're going to twist back into that half lift to the side. And coming into one last forward fold. Inhale. And then exhale, walking your palms back towards your torso. You can try to get the crown of your head to the earth. Just come into your forward fold. If you have a headstand in your practice, mindfully coming into it, you can take your knees and place them on your elbows and just come up. You came into your headstand, slowly coming back out, releasing those feet onto your mat, and taking in one last deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale mindfully, walking those palms back into that half lift. And then exhale, returning, twisting back to the top of our mats, coming into that low lunge. On that next inhale, take that right foot back, fully push back into your downward dog. On that next inhale, coming into your wild thing, take that right leg, cross it under, flipping over, reaching for those left fingertips. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One last deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, reaching through those left fingertips, placing down onto your mat, coming back into your downward dog, and fully push back into that downward dog. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. On your exhale, take that left foot to the top of your mat, coming into that low lunge. Taking that left palm and framing that left foot. So we're on our back toes. You're on the front foot. On your next inhale, we're going to rock forward, responsibly taking that knee over those toes. And then exhale, let's come back, try and get that back foot and forward fold over that front leg. Trying to flow with your breath. Inhale, rocking forward. Exhale, rocking back. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock back. 2 more times, flowing with your breath. Inhale, rocking all the way forward. Exhale, push back. 1 more time. Inhale, rock all the way forward. And then exhale, push all the way back. Inhale, rocking back up into that low lunge, 3 points of contact with that front foot in your mat. And exhale. Taking that left palm mark on the inside of that left foot. Turning to your side, twisting. Now we're in that half lift again. Inhale. And then exhale, just come into your forward fold, taking 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. and exhale. Inhale, igniting through those palms, coming back into that half lift. And then exhale, turning toward the back of your mat, twisting, coming into that low lunge. Framing that right foot. On that next inhale, we rock all the way forward. And then exhale, coming all the way back, only going as far as your body will allow. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, push back. Inhale, rocking forward. Try to get that knee responsibly over those toes, mindfully stressing. Exhale, back. 2 more times. Inhale, rocking forward. And then exhale, coming back. 1 more time. Inhale, rock forward. And then exhale, push back. Inhale. Slowly start to come back into that low lunge. 3 points of contact of that front foot you mat. Taking that right palm on the inside of that right foot. Inhale. Turning back toward the side. Twisting your feet. Half lift. And then exhale. Come to your forward fold. Walking those palms back towards your torso. Getting the crown of your head to the earth. Just staying here in your forward fold. You have headstand. Maybe try the opposite way. So if you want to come into your headstand, try to come up onto those toes. Try to come into a different one. You came into your headstand. Try to come out of that, how you got into that. Sometimes that doesn't happen, and that's okay. And we're going to take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Igniting through those palms. Coming into that half lift. And then exhale, turning back toward the top of your mat, coming into that low lunge. Taking that left leg back, fully push back into your downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. On that next inhale, maybe we take that right palm and try to reach for that left ankle. If you cannot make that connection, don't change your foundation. You just create that energy reaching and lengthening. Maybe exhale, taking that gaze underneath that left armpit. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, release that right palm back to the top of your mat. Fully push back into your downward dog. On that next inhale, taking that left palm, trying to grab that right ankle. And then exhale again, looking under that right armpit and twisting from your waist. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Release that left palm back to the top of your mat. Fully push back into that downward dog. Inhale. Right foot to the top of your mat. Now dropping down that left knee, untucking those toes. Staying here if you already feel that, or maybe try to slide that left knee back, opening up those hips just a little bit more. That front knee still stacked over that ankle. Taking that right palm on the inside of that right foot, stay here. Or maybe possibly coming down onto your forearms. So you're keeping that right thigh close to your rib cage, not letting that go out to the side. Use those hip flexor muscles, sinking into those hips. And breathe. You're still on that date with yourself. Take those breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. If you came down onto your forearms, mindfully pushing back up into your palms. And exhale. On that next inhale, we frame that right foot. And then exhale, extending that right leg. Just taking your hips back. Stop. When your body tells you to stop, you'll feel that stretch. Yours does not have to look like mine, and mine does not have to look like yours. You're aligning your body. your gaze. Your drashti is at your toes. Staying here or coming into a full splits if that is in your practice. You can push up through your palms and then slowly just slide. You don't even have to come all the way down your mat. You never know what you're capable of unless you try. Make sure that weight is evenly distributed if you came down into your full splits. And just take another breath here if you're in your full splits. Inhale. And exhale. On that exhale, come back into that forward fold, sliding back under, taking that leg back, and forward folding over that front leg. And we're just taking 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Mindfully, slowly, coming back onto the 3 points of contact with that front foot in the mat, taking that knee, stacking it over your ankle. Placing that right palm on the inside of that right foot. Curl up over those left toes, come up off that left knee. Taking that right foot back. Fully push back into your downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, left foot to the top of your mat. Stack that knee over your ankle. And then slowly dropping down that right knee and tucking those toes. Finding your dragon pose here. You feel it here, don't slide that right knee back. Maybe you slide that right knee back so you can sneak deeper into your hips, making sure that left knee didn't go with it. Staying here or coming down onto your forearms. Again, making sure that left thigh is close to your rib cage. Being mindful how you're coming into your postures, not losing the foundation by forcing. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last deep inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, mindfully and slowly, push it back up with your palms. And exhale. Inhale, framing that left foot. And then exhale, slowly extending that left leg, taking your hips to the back of the room. Your eyes is at your toes. And forward fold over that front leg. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If you want to try full splits on this side, slowly on that next inhale, mindfully push through your palms. You can just slide it out a little bit. You don't even have to come to your full splits. Mindful how you move your body, not forcing anything. Or just stay in that forward fold. You come into your full splits, again, making sure that weight is distributed evenly. You don't want any injuries. And just take 1 last deep inhale in your full splits. And exhale. Inhale, pushing back up mindfully, coming back into your forward. Fold over that front leg. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rocking back up onto the 3 points of contact with that front foot. Your mat, stack that knee over your ankle, placing that left palm on the inside of that left foot. Curling up over those right toes, come up off that right knee, and take that left foot back. And fully push back into your downward dog. On your next inhale, dropping down to those knees into that tabletop. Exhale, walk those palms back towards your torso, taking those feet out to the right side, bringing them out in front of you. Again, we're still on that gate with ourselves, so don't dump into your spines. You have those bandhas going, drawing, lengthening through your spine. On your next inhale, palms out to the side. Slowly lower yourself down to the mat. You can always use your palms to help yourself down to that mat. Inhale those knees to your chest, toes are flexed. Wrapping your arms around your legs. And just taking a couple breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. On your exhale, release those legs into that tabletop. Your palms are out to the side. Going for that supine twist on an exhale. Release those knees over to your left side. You're using that core to drop them over. You stop when your body tells you to stop. You don't want that right shoulder blade coming up off that mat. Possibly. Close your eyes here as you take your gaze over to your right. And still taking those breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Taking in one last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, take your head. You gaze back to the center first. And then exhale those knees back into your chest. Flex through your feet. Wrap your arms around your legs. On your next inhale, point those toes all the way out like you're pushing on a gas pedal. And then exhale back up. Inhale, point those toes all the way up. Exhale back up. One more time, inhale, point those toes all the way up. And exhale back up. Inhale, release those legs into that tabletop. Palms are out the side, facing up. On that exhale, release those knees over to your right side, not allowing that left shoulder blade to come up. And use that core, twisting from your waist. Possibly close your eyes here as you take your gaze over to your left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale your head, your gaze back to the center first. And then exhale those knees back into your chest, creating that ball of energy. Wrapping your arms around your legs. And just take a breath here. And exhale. Let's finish out this practice, our brunch yoga with a happy baby. On that next inhale, release those feet up to the sky, like you're stepping onto the sky. It is happy baby, not forced. So this is good enough for you. Here, if you can't reach the top of your feet, maybe grab your ankles. You try to grab on the outside, maybe the inside. Maybe each knee goes on the opposite side of your torso. Maybe you extend your legs. I want you to do whatever feels good to your body. Maybe sway from side to side. Maintaining that breath. Taking 2 more here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing that happy baby to a still if you're swaying from side to side. On that next inhale, draw those knees into your chest, flexing through your feet, wrapping your arms around your legs. On that next inhale, we reach and lengthen, hover over your mat like a starfish, reach for those toes and those fingertips, maybe even take that gaze behind you, and then exhale back into a ball of energy. Take that forehead to your knees, wrapping your arms around your legs and flex through your feet. Inhale, reach and lengthen all the way out. And then exhale back into your ball of energy. Remember, you're not in a hurry. We're rounding out our practice. Inhale all the way out. Reach and lengthen. And then exhale back into your ball of energy. Inhale, reach and lengthen, palms are facing up. And then exhale, slowly release into your mat for your final Shavasana. Reminding you that your body benefits from that movement and your mind benefits from that stillness. And just take a few moments to appreciate what you just asked your body to do. You can stay here or come to a fetal position on either side. Drawing your knees into your chest and using your opposite arm as that pillow. Staying here or meeting me at the top of your mat. Bringing your palms to your heart center. Too often, we underestimate the power of a smile, a kind word, a positive thought, a listening ear, random acts of kindness, or the little small acts of caring. They all have the potential to make a positive impact. The light in me honors and recognizes the light inside of you, and I humbly appreciate you letting me guide you in your practice. Whatever day today is, make it happy. Namaste. And thank you for coming to class.